President of the Federation, and my friends on the dais, and ladies and gentlemen. Well, there are sometimes you have some emotions you cannot always dissociate, especially when you get an invitation or any call from the Hyderabad. I can't say no. The reason is this, because I studied here in Hyderabad Central University way back in '91, and of course that's the kind of paranoid relationship you have. Okay, so coming to the budget, let me begin with a story. Long back, sometime in 2001, I have a very personal experience. When I was going to study in the UK, so British consulate, as a matter of formality, will ask you go for a medical test of their own. So I was asked to go to a doctor. He was supposed to be Parsi doctor in British Candy Hospital. The moment he saw me, I am from RBI, and Parsi people have a very good sense of humor. He said, I am going to spoil your career. I said, sir, what? You don't know me, I don't know you, I am seeing you first time, you see me first time. Why so much hatred for me? No, you are from RBI. I said, okay. So, what's the point? Lot of people, as I understand, people like this institution very much. But how is this? No, I also did. But recently what you have done, it has hurt me. I said, what happened? No, you have reduced interest rates on provident funds and small savings and other government savings. I am a retired man, 80 years old. Okay, I have to still work. So you people are not sensible to the world people. So I said, okay, I'll explain you. If the government promises, say 30% or 40% interest, right? Where will government bring that money to repay you? So we call a overlapping generations model. If government promises us, you invest in my bond, I'll give you 30%, 50%, 100%. Tomorrow, or say when the bond matures, where will government get the money? Obviously, will catch my son's neck. I have promised your father, okay? So you pay high taxes. So government never pays. Government pays from us, right? So once you understand the government, role of the government, it's only burden shifting, right? So how much balance you have to have, burden on the current generation and the future generation, then obviously you understand the government better. And he was very happy. He said, why you people don't talk in the public? And this is where we were sensitized. Nowadays we do town hall meetings and our top management frequently interacts with the public. 50% of the problem is solved when you communicate policy to the audience properly, your public properly. Okay, so we'll go back to the budget. So from that perspective, first let us understand the government and the fiscal, the budget. What it is for, what this government is all about. We have an elected government, of course with a massive mandate, and what they are for. Okay, so many of you may not have browsed the finance ministry. I have some of the slides which are from the government itself, and then I'll come back to some economic perspective on that. So can you open the slide first? Oh, sorry, okay, yeah. Basically, this statement is very important because many people do not understand, and lot of expectations build up unless you understand this statement. Indian General Budget, what it is, it's an annual financial statement in the Article 112 of the Constitution of India. What it should do, it should explain its expenditure, revenue, how it is balanced, and managing the balance. Managing the balance means financing the balance, if you have a surplus or a deficit. Okay. Of course, the backdrop, which is economic survey, lot of things have foundation to begin for the budget. Growth 7.6%. You have comfortable food grain production. Industrial growth, of course, a concern, but services sector growth very robust, 9%, and you have inflation. It's a very credible thing that we have some 3 years back we had double-digit inflation. Now it is, of course, I mean almost in the comfort zone of RBI, that below 5%, and even though trade is a concern, but we have forex reserves which is 350 billion. Right, I mean that's quite good. Which the kind of 91 balance of payment crisis that horrible experience we can't think of now. Okay, with so much reserves, we are extremely comfortable. We can handle any kind of global crisis. Okay, 9 pillars: agriculture, rural, social, healthcare, education, job creation, investment to improve quality of life, infrastructure, ease of business, fiscal discipline, tax reforms. And this is how they, two things very important: fiscal discipline along with all these objectives. And this is very important. I'll explain you how it is. 2001, this is what in RBI we used to plead for the government. Live within your budget, don't overshoot the fiscal targets, deficits, but go for a shift in quality of the fiscal policy, right? So we were asking for empowered fiscal policy, budget targets on track, shift in spending from unproductive to productive, and also taxes non-distortionary. So that's called quality of fiscal policy, and we had explained that when you do this, how this impact it will work both on the supply side as well as on the demand side. On the supply side, you will build up the capacity, and at the same time, you can also fuel the demand. Okay, interesting thing. So this is how the first time I was really surprised how this government's communication, very important slides with of course the PM, and for each 9 pillars they've explained. All of you can see those slides on your own from the website. This is very interesting. First time any government does. So much clarity in budget making. Then response. It is how do they respond? So they have given an example. Say farmer 52 Latihar Hemlal Kuswa, Mohan Patel laborer Pipalia, Otwan Ansari entrepreneur Bengaluru, 32-year-olds. You have to do it carefully. So how this government is so transparent. Susmita Saikia, student Guwahati, from east, west, north, south. They are very. Rajat Singla, investor, Mumbai. And of course, Deepanadar, 62, housewife, Madurai. Okay. Now, given this, I would appeal all of your analysis. I was trying to do, but because the time is so short, I could not do. But I just, provoke you. You sit down and do a SWOT analysis called strengths, weakness, opportunity, threats. End of the day, you come up whether this budget has many strengths, many opportunities, and few weaknesses, and of course threats which are external conditions, you can't do it. And threats like challenges, basically what is the complicated task like GST, they have a big challenge now. Okay, so that may be some kind of challenge, but other than that, you will find numerous strengths, opportunities, but very few weaknesses. Okay, now that's part of the government story. I'll explain you that from an economist, what do you mean by budget? First, and why is it important? Budget, it is fiscal policy. In economic policy, you have two arms. Okay, you have monetary policy and fiscal policy.